Since his inception over a century ago, Bram Stoker's Dracula has captured the hearts of audiences and helped shape the romantic version of vampires that we see in media today. He's appeared in countless movies, shows, and comics, and more recently, you can find one of his latest iterations in Shinichi Sakamoto's DRCL Midnight Children, which simultaneously pays homage to the original while introducing its own unique spin on the iconic story. In this video, I want to explore their similarities as well as how it departs from Bram Stoker's Dracula, and in order for me to discuss this topic in depth, this video will contain spoilers for both the original novel as well as Volume 1 of the manga. With that said, let's begin with no other place than the beginning. The opening of the manga feels familiar. We start on the Demeter, the infamous ship that brought Dracula to England, which is revealed through daily ship logs in the original novel. However, these reports are very brief, sentence fragments even, so readers have to read a lot between the lines and use their own imagination to figure out what's happening in this portion of the novel. Within DRCL Midnight Children, on the other hand, Sakamoto takes it upon himself to fill in these gaps with his own creative liberties, and to my pleasant surprise, this manga veers into an inexplicable bizarreness that is cosmic horror, Lovecraftian territory. We see these mysterious hair-like growths sprouting from crates, overtaking the ship and attacking the crew. Also, right off the bat, one other noticeable difference is the boarding school setting and the younger main cast. Within the manga, Mina is a tomboy who loves wrestling, and she's bullied for being a girl in an almost all-boys school. Another big change is with Mina's best friend, Lucy. In this manga, Lucy sleepwalks and becomes a vampire. That basic plotline still remains the same. However, what changes is Lucy's gender. Physically, they are a male and go by Luke during the day. However, at night, Luke becomes Lucy and has the soul of a woman. I'm not entirely sure if this means that Lucy is gender fluid, trans, or maybe they're even possessed by a female ghost, but Sakamoto seems to be very intentionally playing around with gender norms here. For instance, Lucy states how much she loathes wearing boys' clothes, and when she asks Mina to hand her a nightdress, it's accompanied by this whole lovely, multiple-page-long sequence of Lucy as a caged bird being set free. And I can't help but feel that Mina's tomboyishness and Lucy's gender nonconformity play into this manga's underlying theme about liberating yourself from society's shackles and expectations. I'm also really curious about how Dracula himself will be handled in this manga. In the book, he's portrayed as a corrupter of innocence and an otherworldly count from a distant foreign land. Likewise, in the manga, there seems to be an emphasis that he's a stranger from the distant east, but other than that, we've only seen glimpses of him so far, and we don't really know his objectives aside from the fact that he wants to have an all-you-can-eat buffet at the school. So it'll be interesting to see how he'll be portrayed and if his character changes as the manga story progresses. Will he be given a more sympathetic role? Since Dracula himself is an outsider, will Mina team up with him? Or will he once again be crucified as a villain? I'm not sure. All I know for certain is this: Sakamoto's DRCL Midnight Children is an utterly captivating and darkly enchanting retelling of Dracula. It feels very dreamlike and magical, and it's not hyperbole when I say that this is the most beautiful gothic manga I have ever read, and I can't wait to see how the rest of the story unfolds.